Starting now. Welcome to the Black Swan Thanos livestream, guys.
Greeting, agents. This is your community manager, 3RL.
Oh, Satana,
and with me
Angel?
again, we have the announcer.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you guys are as excited as we are for this new set of trivia questions and some exciting new content around World Boss. So yeah, take it away, 3RL. Let's go.
Righty then.
Tier for
We're
Angel.
going to open up the live stream
and
with
Jake-
a little bit of a
Transcendent
surprise
Satana.
reveal.
Without SWAN.
If you saw the live stream announcement banners, we're actually giving away some small hints. We prepared for the April Fool's Day special uniforms. So let's present one last little hint. All right, there you have it. Maybe you've seen them on Twitter or other channels, but yeah, let us know what they're saying in the comments, announcer.
Yeah, some people are telling us, Tech Production Reviewer channel says, come on, devs, don't let us down. Sean Jason says, Satana, question mark. Dr. Meme says, Angel and Satana, April Fools, question mark. So yeah,
There we go. There we go. All
Yeah,
right.
they're getting some good guesses.
The heroes for the April Fool's Day special uniforms are indeed Angel and Satana.
Ooh, okay.
All righty then. Let us know what your thoughts are about Satana, the Ascended One, who has become an angel, and Angel, the Fallen One, who has become a devil. Let's see some of those chat responses.
Yeah, as you remember, we've done this a lot in the past, like with, I think we did it with Thanos and Squirrel Girl, so that's
Yeah.
kind of the continuing theme. It's kind of cool to see the juxtaposed position of like Angel becoming super evil and Satana looking really angelic.
Yeah, I really like her pose. Well, hopefully
Okay.
players are excited for that. Yeah, let's jump right into it, shall we? Okay.
So they are going
Next
to be
up,
released
We will have
with the main update?
Black Swan, the new supervillain and world boss. With her joining Marvel Future Fight, the Black Order has been completed. Coming up in today's stream, we'll learn more about Black Swan,
She
who's not
literally
only
looks
the new
like
world boss,
Noah's
but also
daughter,
a
to be
playable
honest.
new character right off the bat. And lastly, we have Thanos, the leader of the Black Order, and once a wise harvester. He's returned with a new look. He's gone out of retirement and ready to kick butt. So we hope you're excited about the new update as we dive into the details of the March Black Swan update. I'm also excited to announce, as always, we have some brand new trivia for you. So while we showcase the characters and update, the announcer will kind of test your skills. Then this means you chat, so be ready to answer with some Marvel lore. And as always, we prepared the gift for agents who watch the live stream to the
It's
very
going to be
end.
like a 5-star hero
And
chest.
just the
something
one
like
last
that
note
again.
we always kind of give you is please note the footage presented in today's build is a test build and there may be differences from the actual update. And with that, let's get into the details of this March update, shall we?
Okay. Black Swan. Oh, that tier 3 looked good. Looks very cool. Okay, same tier 3 Thanos. And Angel. Yeah, with the tier 4. And Satana. Because this man has a really cool transcendent skill with Hellstrom. I think it's Hellstrom.
Okay, back at it. Let's check out the first look of the new supervillain, Black Swan. Announcer, what are your first thoughts?
I mean, she looks really epic, really menacing. I gotta love that those red lasers coming out of her eyeballs, dude. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, wouldn't want to get on her bad side. All right, so Black Swan is a female alien supervillain who has destruction in her instincts.
Native tier. I
and has
think
been
she's
released
native
as a
tier
powerful
3.
native tier 3 hero.
Yep.
Black Swan will show her powerful abilities in PvP and has a tier
Okay.
2 passive that ignores basic attacks.
BBB
Black Swan
character.
attacks with energy blasts from her eyes, as we saw the little red beams there, and attacks in a wide range by manipulating her enemies with telepathy with her tier 3 skill. And we'll go ahead and be revisiting the supervillain later in the world boss, but let's go ahead and we'll check out our passive as well, shall we? Her first passive is called Uncompromising Precision.
Mm-hmm.
Try to say that 5 times fast. This applies to self, a chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, and all damage immune, as well as invincible. And super armor, increasing basic defenses and increasing skill damage and bonus damage. Her second passive is called Brutal Incursion.
Okay.
This applies to
Incursions.
self, increases additional pierce damage, and
Oh.
decreases basic damage received, and has an activation rate of when HP is below a certain percentage. It applies
Okay.
to self, ignoring basic damage for a period of time, while increasing basic damage and reducing damage taken for every time, ignoring enemies' basic attack.
Okay, that's
and her
quite
leader
good
skill
for
is called Lone Swan, kind of like Lone Wolf, but
for otherworld
she's-
battle.
She's Black Swan, so this applies to all allies and removes all debuffs.
Okay, debuff.
There you have it.
clash.
There's our first look at Black
She sounds really
Swan.
good
And so
for,
with that, we're gonna jump into the
otherworld
first
battle.
bit of trivia.
And maybe
Announcer,
Conquest
take it
episode.
away.
Alrighty, guys. I hope you have your Marvel lore cap on. So, hey, let's take it away with the first question. The first question we have is Black Swan was imprisoned by which secretive organization? Yeah, it's definitely not the FBI. So let's get some answers in there. Let's see where Black Swan was imprisoned by which secret organization. Take it away, 3RL.
Alrighty. While you're getting the answers in, let's take a closer look at this
I'm not
powerful
sure, to
new
be
super
honest.
villain, shall we? There we go.
Black Swan. Oh, she
Got the
looks
full
sick.
entrance and everything. Let's jump straight into her skills.
She runs really fast.
First up,
She
we
runs
have
really
skill
fast.
number 1, which is Antimatter Punch. Alrighty there. There's a little bit of some kick action in there too, but
I love the black effects. It's kind of cool.
yeah, it's cool. Antimatter Punch also sounds like some kind of mixed drink you might get at a fancy party. This causes stun as well as some energy damage and additional energy damage as well. Skill number 2 is called Doomsday Gaza.
Doomsday
And we're gonna turn
Gaza.
on AI for this one real
Okay.
quick.
Counterattack. I don't know counterattack.
Go one more time, one more time. That
Laser
ain't cool,
beam.
but that's okay. We'll do it one more time,
Superman.
just-
Superman laser
All
from the
right, there we
punch.
go. That's better. This counterattacks when defending against an enemy attack and enables attacking enemies who have activated the ignore targeting effect. It applies burn, stun, and
Okay.
removes active buff from target as well as paralysis. Also has 100% chance to grant all damage immunity and targets. the
Superman
targets.
lasers.
All right, skill note. Let's turn it off so we're not just getting shot everywhere.
I kind of like it. It looks cool.
All right, skill number 3 is called Death Pirouette.
Death
Check it
Pirouette.
out.
Yeah, this looks cool. This
Minuscule
Jimmy
red
looks sick.
orb.
This
Turn off
Dude, just blast everybody
Yeah.
with the lasers from the sky.
they just copied
Say
Gladiator
it's okay,
skill.
but
This
like
is
all the
this
little,
is literally like Gladiator's third skill from
animations
his
and all these skills. All right,
base
Death Pirouette
skin.
applies burn, stun,
with
and
his space
capacitation.
character. It's
Applies
literally like his
barrier
third
and
skill.
accumulates pure
No,
damage.
that's
when
like his fifth
attacking.
skill. The end of his that's
Increases
like
all basic attacks
no,
by
not fifth
percentage of
skill.
damage.
I forgot
damage
what skill.
accumulated.
That's it.
All right,
I'll show you
so
guys.
this one is called
when you get back, like, drops.
Interdimensional Destruction. They're all nice.
It
And
look-
gathered
it's
up for
literally
me. I think
Gladiator
last time I
skill.
did this in the test, it kind of moves people out. Let's see.
Yo, that one is menacing, dude. I love
That's
that.
pretty intense. Interdimensional Destruction applies burn and fracture, as well as incapacitation, which removes active debuff from target, as well as paralysis that ignores immunity. And
Okay.
also grants invincible and barrier. All right, now we have everyone nice and lined up here. Check out skill number 5. Skills make me think she had some kind of dancing background, just because this other one's called Dance of the Black Swan.
I mean, they're in a
Dance
circle
of
ready
the
for a
Black
dance.
Let's
Swan.
go. Let's dance it up.
Do you know the dance of the Black Swan, 3RL?
I might
Oh.
want to learn it, but I'm a fan. I don't know if I want to dance a Black Swan. I feel like she's very intimidating, but you know.
So bombs.
This move causes
and
burn,
lasers.
stun, and paralysis, and decreases all
And
basic
explosion.
defenses by a
Okay.
percentage, and increases all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate by percentage while removing capacitation. And lastly, we have her ultimate skill. Now everyone is very spread apart.
Well, yeah, no one wants to dance
No
with her,
one wants to
dude.
dance with her. They're all afraid. All right, this one is called Queen's Apocalypse. Let's check it out. Gets off her little throne, throwing down, shooting fire from her eyes. Yeah.
That one's sick, dude. As she casually gets up and runs.
Right.
Did
Applies fear, silence,
they
and
just copy
incapacitation,
the
as well as
animations of
invincible,
freaking
increasing
Madeline
basic
Pryor?
damage by 100% for one attack.
That came
increasing
out
all
like
basic attacks.
2 months
All right,
ago.
we're gonna jump.
That's like
into the
literally
combo.
Madeline Pryor's
I've been
tier
hit or
3.
miss in the last rehearsals. Really trying to practice as always.
Okay, that's
Girl,
kinda-
you got this, bro.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Okay.
That they copied like
Dev recommended combo
one
for
animation
the
and
memory
one
shows,
move.
3, 4, and 5.
that came out
All
like
right,
in the
let's
last
see
2
if my
months
timing has gotten any better.
for Black Swan, who's a tier 3.
There we go. There we go.
Hey,
Woo,
first
1 for
time's a
1.
Okay.
charm.
Let us know in the comments. But before we get
85
there,
hits.
let's see if anyone has some of those answers. Hit me, announcer.
All right, guys. So I'm seeing a
Sword.
lot of interesting questions here
Shield.
in the chat. The question was: Black
Illuminati.
Swan was imprisoned by which
I don't
secret
know.
organization? Excuse me if I'm not pronouncing your guys' names are okay, but the first question answer we have is Miriam Khatun says the CIA. That's close to the FBI, but nope, that's not it. Let's see. Fex user says Black Order. Unfortunately, she wasn't in prison one. The correct answer is, let's see who got the first one. Torchy says Illuminati. Oh man, she was imprisoned by the secret organization, the
It
Illuminati.
is.
Scary in both worlds, I guess. That's
Yeah,
it,
just
you
like
know.
IRL.
Dun dun dun. Anyway, thanks for that, chat. We appreciate you. Let us know if you're excited for Black Swan. Alrighty.
Angel.
Next up, we have Angel, who has received a new uniform and Tier 4 upgrade. Angel, even though his name indicates someone who might have shown some angelic appearance, has become the Fallen One. And take a look at his devilish look with a little bit of hellfire. I will say he is definitely ripped. I don't
Man,
know
look
They
at
did
those abs.
the seasonal uniform, right? Because he would
could
be
wash some
1,000
clothes on those abs,
50
dude.
crystals.
Look at the little tears in the wings. I never really noticed that the first time.
It's
That's kind of cool.
really dope to see Angel like so menacing and evil, bro.
Angel will be useful in PvP as he can remove debuffs of
Again?
allies with his
Okay.
awakened skill. He can reinforce and heal himself with his tier 4 skills as well. And his
Okay.
first passive is called Aura of the Fallen. This applies to self, ignore target dodge rate by percentage, as well as super armor, and all basic defenses by a percentage. Then his second passive is called Dark Judgment. Also applies to self, crit rate increase by percentage, increasing guaranteed dodge rate, as well as increasing skill damage and bonus damage. And lastly, we have his leader skill, which is called Devil's Salvation. Applies to all allies, a percentage increase of recovery and dodge rate. All right. Ready for the next bit of trivia, everybody? Lay it on me, announcer.
All right, guys. So, are there any Angel fans in the chat? I know I am.
We're not talking about the baseball team either.
No,
so-
no, not the baseball team. All right, guys. The question is, what is Angel's real name? I think 3RL has a hint for you guys. So, what is Angel's real name?
All right. There's a quick hint. The quick hint is his name consists of 4 different parts. Yeah. So while you figure it out, we'll take a look at his abilities.
don't
Don't
know,
cheat and use
really.
Google. Let's go. Like his little, he kind of flies in left to right, little circle going on here. All right. First up, skill number 1 is called Devil's Charge. All right, let's turn off the countdown as always. Announcer, let me know which
Devil's
of his skills is your favorite, so keep you on your toes. All right, skill number 1, Devil's Charge. Like the little lava effect on this one. This one applies stun as well as some physical damage, of course.
Okay.
Skill number
Dude, he is
2.
quick around
Yeah, I
that
know.
field.
He flies really
They
fast.
fly
I don't know
really-
if there's.
These characters, they walk really
Anyway,
quickly.
yeah, he's real quick. All right. Skill number 2, Hellish Descent. Let's see if we can get a better. Try it on these guys right in the center here. Skill 2.
Okay, that
All right. This causes burn,
second
fracture, and
too.
paralysis, as well as some
Like,
physical
like
damage.
seriously, it does.
Getting everyone all spread out over here. This little group. Skill number 3 is called Angel's Fall.
Damn.
Dude, that
Yeah,
one is
that's pretty
menacing.
intense.
That's probably my favorite. Right
Do it
there.
one more time. He like literally repeatedly is like slamming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, does a little twirly thing at the end of there.
Damn.
That's a fun one. Angel's Fall applies bleed and removes elasticity, stun, incapacitation, and removes active buff from target. Applies to self 100% chance to grant all damage immunity and accumulates a small percentage of damage when attacking. And there's a small percent increase of all basic attacks for each percentage of pure damage accumulated. All right, hold on. We're going to just line them back up. There we go. All right, skill number 4, Demon Feather. Really like all the particles for this one. All the
Dude, he
little-
goes
I think you can
wild
see,
in that
yeah.
one.
The
All
feathers.
the skills that just burn up the
The
ground. Dude.
feathers.
That's just like
Yeah, it's like an all-out. Like it reminds me of a certain other game, but yeah, that's a great skill. Demon's Feather applies burn paralysis and increases all basic defense by a percentage and stacks while ignoring immunity. It applies to self. A recovery of HP, as well as invincible, increases basic damage by 100% from one attack. All right. Skill number 5. Are you ready for the next one? We got Voice of the Corrupted. All right.
It's like a metal band.
I know. Introducing Voice of the Corrupted.
Yeah.
All right. This one causes silence and incapacitation, removing active buff from target.
Okay, his skills are really short. Like, It
As
skills
well as
look really
recovering
cool, but
percentage
the
of
duration's a little
HP,
bit
increasing all basic attacks and
Not
defense by
complaining,
percentage,
not complaining,
speed, and crit
'cause these
rate,
are
as well as
PvP.
removing incapacitation. All right, and then we have his Awakened skill. I have a couple friends joining in on this one, but it is Angel's Advent.
it's just still saying, yeah,
Yo, was that Beast?
It was Beast,
decent bishop.
and
Oh, that's sick, dude.
one more time. That's right.
Oh, I like that one.
Angel's Advent applies stun and applies to self critical rate increase, damage increase, ignoring target dodge rate by percentage, and a chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield. All damage immune and invincible, while granting invincible, removing debuffs, and increasing all basic attacks. And lastly, we have his little striker skill here. Is called Wings of Mutant Will. Let's check it out. This is a pretty quick
Okay.
one, but it's pretty fun. Increases all basic attacks, decreases damage received by from reflected effect, rejects
Oh.
all attacks for a few seconds, and recovers a small
Rejects?
amount of
Okay.
HP.
This
All right,
strong word.
enough of his skills. Let's go back over to those combos. All right, will we go 2 for 2?
Two
Will
for
I
two,
fail
3RL,
miserably?
Let's
All
go.
right, we got this. In the meantime, get ready to chat for those answers. All right, 3, 5, and 4. There we go.
Dude,
2 for 2.
Easy, bro.
Let's
Let's
go.
go. 3RL.
It really helped me
Damn,
when I started,
95
so
hits.
I used to kind of just button mash a
Never
little
mind,
bit.
his skills are
3, 4,
not too
5.
short.
But really,
Not too
after
short.
watching
both
Cynic
not
Alex's
too short.
videos and watching how he does some of his stuff, I
Hey,
was able to,
Cynic
practice a little bit. All right, we did it. Let's jump over to the trivia, shall we, announcer?
All right, guys. So there's a ton of Angel fans in the chat. The question was, what is Angel's real name? All right, let's see here. We have Irawan Haranato says Gabriel Michael. Nope, that's only 2 parts. Remember, 3RL gave you the hint for 4 parts to his name. Ozan says Angel fan. God no. So I guess well, they're not all Angel fans. Rude. Mogo Chrome says Anthony. Nope. Hernan Gomez says Juan Carlos. That's pretty funny, man. Let's see. Somebody got the real name. Oh, here we go. Mohammed S. Eldon says Warren Kenneth Worthington the third. So yeah, that's
There
definitely
we
a
go.
4-part
Okay,
name.
maybe it was a little more challenging. His name sounds like he's real fancy or he comes from money.
Oh, definitely
He
money,
does,
dude.
yeah.
Anytime it's the third, you have to say it in
I
that
am
in the
Warren
accent.
Kenneth Warrington III, but you can call me Angel. All right. Well, we hope you like the irony of Angel's devil-like look.
Satana time.
Alrighty. On the other hand, we have Satana, who has ascended and turned pure white. I really do like her look here. Didn't really know much about this character until this next update. But
Damn.
again, I'm a fan now. Let's see. Along with her new look, she's also received a potential transcendence. And this look of Satana is good. She's going to purify her enemies with sacred white flames, resembling a seraphim, an ancient angelic being. Satana will be of great use, especially for PvE, with her powerful buff of increasing allies' fire damage.
Support.
Some other
Ghost
characters have some
Rider,
fire
Jean Grey
damage, so maybe
support.
they'll pair to good together. You let us know. Her first passive is called Aura of the Noble. This increases energy attack and decreases basic damage received. Her second passive is called Angel's Wrath, which could be another like cool club name. But anyway, this increases chain hit damage when attacking,
Okay.
ignores target dodge rate by a percentage,
Okay.
and increases skill damage and increases bonus damage as well.
Okay.
All right, it's that time again. A little bit more trivia.
All right, guys. So before 3RL takes a closer look at her new angelic moveset, let's get another question going. Satana was a member of which super group? Here's a hint. It was created by a certain Baron.
I have
All right,
no
hopefully
idea.
that wasn't a little too on the nose, but let's take a look at her skills in game, shall we? Floats in with style and grace. Let's jump right into it. Let's see her flying. See, she seems, I don't know, maybe it's just the way Angel was moving. She seems to be pretty quick, but like, at least like both her hands are glowing with this little
They all move
white
really
flame
fast.
particle. All right. First skill is called Angel
It's a really
Flame.
fast update. Damn.
Alrighty. This
Damn.
causes fire damage based on energy attack. Oh, turn off the counter as always. One more time. That's Angel Flame. Number 2, again, hearing from you, announcer, just let me know. Call it out when you're like, that's my favorite move. I think I already know, but skill number 2, Angel Arrow of Salvation. Sorry, let's go. Like the little whip back there.
The glow.
That's better.
Looks
There
like
we
it's
go.
coming from heaven. That's pretty sick.
This one applies burn and deals additional percentage of fire damage every second, and paralysis and fire damage based on energy attack. All right, moving on to skill number 3.
Second skill's pretty
Let's
cool
go
to be
right
honest.
here.
With the
This
light
is
from
called
heaven.
Flame of Purification. Yeah, like I said in this update, there's a lot of cool little particle effects going on.
I love that it's like flame, but it's like white flame. Like, that's pretty dope.
It's holy flames, I guess. This causes burn, deals additional
Okay.
percentage of fire damage every 1 second, a small percentage decrease of fire resistance, as well as
Sorry?
barrier, and increase to all basic attacks. Alright, let's see. Oh, this big group over here. Alright, skill number 4 is called Judgment Sword. Bam.
Oh,
Damn.
dude, that one's probably my favorite. I love the sword from heaven, dude.
There we go. Try to get right there in the center with that one. Judgment Sword applies burn while dealing additional percentage of fire damage for every 1 second, as well as silence, incapacitation. Excuse me. Removes active buffs from target. And decreases all basic defenses by a small percentage as well, while applying recovery to self and increasing all basic attacks, defense, speed, crit rate, while moving incapacitation, and 100% chance to grant all damage and immunity. I think this one coming up is my favorite. This is skill number 5. It's
Okay.
called Grand Atonement. We're going to try to go
Okay.
from the left to the right to the left. Sorry. Let's go. Using the V-pad, of course. Nice little
V-pad.
motion there.
Damn.
Oh, okay, we got them. A little bit. Let's try it one more time from like right here.
Yeah, you gotta love skills that you could use that V-pad movement, dude. That's pretty sick.
Damn. That looked cool.
Both causing them damage and making them fall in love. All right. Grand Atonement. Again, you can use the V-pad to use this skill. Causes burn while dealing additional percentage of fire damage, as well as charm an additional percentage of mind
Okay.
damage. And recovery equal to percentage of DOT damage, as well as snare. And applies invincible and increased basic damage by a percentage for 1 attack. All right, her next skill is that awakened skill, and it's called Princess of Hell. And he'll have someone else join in here, Hellstorm, who has also received a potential transcendence, joins in this potential transcendent skill. Check it out, shall we?
How strong?
He
There
like
he is.
slams down, and she rains some meteors.
That was pretty sick, dude.
All right, let's check it out one more time, shall we? Together they summon the Hellground and drop meteors on their enemies, causing burn and additional percentage of fire damage as well as paralysis.
He
It
lost.
applies
before these.
critical rate and critical damage
I
increase.
think he leaves.
Ignores target dodge rate by a percentage. And a
Yeah,
chance to
yeah,
penetrate
afterwards.
with super armor, barrier, shield, all damaged immune, and invincible, as well as granting invincible and removing all debuffs, while increasing all basic attacks by percentage in basic defenses. All right, will we go 3 for 3?
3 for 3. You got this, man.
4, 3, and 5. Let's go. Okay. No pressure. No pressure. 3 arrow. 4, 3, and 5. Oh.
It's all good, man. Just
all
get
right.
back on that horse.
Right? Alright. 4.
4-3 delay content.
There we go.
Nice.
Still got it. Not perfect, but that's okay.
71 hits.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
The time has come. Let's see if you figured out which supergroup Satana was a member of.
All right, guys. So we have a few answers here in the chat. Maybe the hint was a little bit too on the nose, but one of the funnier ones we got is Jara says Spice Girls. That is a super group, but that is unfortunately not the group she was part of. Eduardo de la Rosa says Strange Academy. Nope, that's not it. We have Anime Bleach Babe with the correct answer. It's Thunderbolts. So she
Oh,
was an answer.
wait,
Oh, actually, hold on.
Thunderbolts?
Jay Taco says Powerpuff Girls. That's pretty funny.
That's pretty fun too, yeah.
No, it's definitely the Thunderbolts. That's a part of the super group she was part of. Take it away, 3
Well,
hours.
actually, hers
Alrighty,
pink.
thank you for
Why is her hair pink?
partaking in our
She looks
trivia.
like Jessica
We
Jones
hope you
now,
enjoyed the
with
April
wings
Fool's Day with the
behind.
Fallen Angel and the Ascended Satana.
Thanos.
Alrighty, last and certainly not least, we
It's
have
really
another
cool.
powerful supervillain. Thanos has acquired a new uniform through this update.
Entire
Meet
updates
King
villains.
Thanos, having the entire universe
all of
under
those
his reign,
universal. It's
attacking his
hilarious.
enemies with the beautiful
Entire-
Twilight Sword, which is maybe larger than some other
That's
characters
Twilight
in
Sword.
general.
Dude, that sword is epic. It looks larger than him, dude, and he's pretty tall himself.
Clearly, he's come out of retirement and no longer just a wise farmer. He has an epic beard.
I'm taking that beard.
Yeah, I like the coat. Kind of matches. Makes it seem like he's going to some cold environments.
The
and
first
whatnot,
character
but
have 2 uniforms.
I'm a big
if you
fan of this
afford.
look.
Nice.
Thanos
nice.
will dominate in PvP,
Dominate.
and he summons. He
Oof.
will also be summoning the Cosmic Ghost Rider for one of his attacks.
Okay.
And his
Okay.
enemies will be ruthlessly attacked with his younger self. So more on that later. You'll see.
Oh.
His first passive is
self.
called Hero Slayer, and this applies super armor, increasing all basic defenses, increasing basic damage
That make him
dealt
want
to
to get that
superhero,
so
the superhero faction. And there's activation of when hit will apply as a self for recovery, a percentage of HP. All right, last trivia question of the evening. Before we check out the Mad Titan skills, let's go, announcer, lay it on us.
All right, announcers. Announcer. That's me. All right, guys. Who among you guys knows your Marvel lore? This is actually a really interesting question, and I never gave it any thought myself. But the question is, what causes Thanos' skin to be purple? And it's not from eating a lot of eggplants, I can assure you. What causes Thanos'
Radiation?
skin to be
Birth?
purple? So,
That's
all right,
really
guys,
birth
let's get those
purple.
answers in the chat.
All right, let us know, and we'll jump straight into his skills
They're
while you're
making me
thinking
really want
about
to
it.
get this
All right.
Thanos uniform. Maybe a Black Friday. Maybe.
Okay, Thanos. He's also very
Thanos
tall.
wins.
I don't know if
That's a
he
really
looks
funny
taller
uniform.
than Beta Ray Bill. I can't really tell.
Yeah, Beta Ray Bill was also
He was
pretty
a beast.
menacing.
He's like pretty tall. It's
I
like
love that he's just holding this
yeah,
flaming
he's just
sword for
running it
long, man.
around.
this
Like
type-
imagine
okay, they're
like this
all
guy
really-
running
why
at you
do
with
they
this
all
giant
really
sword.
No, thank you.
Would not
They're
want
all
to
they
be me.
running so fast.
Cool down off. All right, jumping right into it. Skill number 1 is called Warp Blast. Bam.
Okay.
All right, Warp Blast
They could have made a V-pad.
applies to
like,
enemies,
V-pad instead of
stun, and
Thanos
removing
buttons, it
all
should be.
buffs
That would have been
from
really cool.
target. Applies itself a percentage of
Like
HP
like
increase, a
Vision's
chance to
fourth
penetrate
skill.
with super armor, barrier,
Like
shield, and all
the
damage
one
immune,
Vision-
as well as
Vision's fourth skill
invincible,
would have been really
removing
cool.
all debuffs, and an energy high percentage of physical attack with that energy damage.
Something like
Skill number 2 is called Twilight of Titans. We'll go over here on the left. All right, announcer, you gotta let me know again. Call out that favorite skill when you see
that.
it.
He's holding a Twilight sword.
For sure, dude.
All right, Twilight of Titans. Let's go.
Is he?
That's pretty
Cool.
menacing.
There's like multiple swords coming in there.
Oh,
This causes
yeah.
burn, stun, and
Stun,
energy
sword,
damage with a
other
high
sword.
percentage of physical attack. Alright, this is... excuse me. Alright, skill number 3. We're gonna see-
It right there.
Ghost
and
Rider
the
come
fifth
in
skill
here
includes
and
young
join the
Thanos.
fight. Let's check it out, shall we? He like dive bombs into
What
it.
hole
That's
is
kinda
he?
cool. See him coming out from the right side there. Bam. Takes a
Oh,
few hits. Lots of fire damage.
That's
Oh,
super
okay.
sick. I like that one.
This causes burn and
barely
paralysis
comes out
while
at all.
ignoring immunity. Applies itself. Increased all basic attacks, defense, speed, and crit rate by a percentage,
Dive
and
bombs,
removes
and then dive
incapacitation with a high chance to grant all damage immunity.
Nice,
All right,
nice.
skill number 4. It's called Twilights of the Multiverse. All right, let's check it out. Raining down sword. So I assume from all over the multiverse, different
You
versions of the
definitely
sword.
shouldn't get that
Causes
much
time
sword if
freezing,
you want to survive.
As well as burn
an
and deals
attack.
additional fire damage for every 1 second. It
Especially once you
decreases all
basically killed
basic
every-
defenses by
basically
a
killed
percentage
everyone.
as well. Causes incapacitation, which removes active debuffs from target, and applies and increase all basic attacks, all basic defenses, and speed. All right. Favorite one yet, announcer?
I mean, I like that last one because it kind of looks like the game like messes up, but it's actually his time freezing. I like that.
All right. Skill number 5 is called Seasoned Slayers. Let's go. There we go. Got his past self coming in to fight with him.
That's pretty dope that he comes in through the portal.
Let's see, try to get back. Yeah, there we go. See a better angle of him coming in there. This applies stun, fracture, and capacitation.
too.
Decreases all basic defenses by a percentage.
Thanos wants a really
Stacks
funny name,
and ignores
still.
immunity. Also grants invincible, immunity to all debuffs, and excluding bosses, it ignores enemies' damage by a percentage. And lastly, we're gonna check
No,
out
Thanos
his
is really
ultimate
dope.
skill, which is called Endless Void.
I guess it was same tier 3.
Pretty menacing, if you do say it myself. All right, Endless Void. This decreases all speeds of their enemies by a percentage, stun, fear, and incapacitation, as well as applying to self, ignore target dodge rate, high chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, and invincible, granting invincible, removing all debuffs, increasing basic damage for a high percentage for 1 attack. All right, we already messed up the streak, but we're just gonna keep on moving into the combo. 3 for 4. All right, we got 3, 4, and 5, the dev recommended combo. There we go. Okay. 3 for 4.
Okay.
That's better than I did last time. I think
That's
last live stream I
ultra.
like messed up multiple
Okay,
times.
107. Not
Well,
bad.
there you have it.
Not
There's a
bad.
look at
Not bad.
Thanos from Thanos Wins. And with that, let's jump into the last bit of trivia from the chat and see what we got.
All right, guys. So I'm seeing a lot of interesting answers in the chat. Some of them
Radiation
legit made
or
me laugh
birth
out loud. So
thing.
thanks, guys, for all those awesome answers. I'm gonna give a shout out to like the people that I see, at least in my version of the chat, of who got the answer quickest, which leads me to believe that they didn't use Google. So here is we have a shout out to Nehemiah Nicholson, says the deviant gene. That's the correct answer, but here's some funny
Oh.
ones. Destiny Ray Passion says lack of oxygen. The King says eggplant. The user Goofy says ate too much potatoes. I don't know how that would
There's
turn
purple
you-
potatoes. I don't
Oh,
know.
there's purple
Yeah, there are
potatoes. You're
yeah.
right. Okay, that yeah. Oh, good job. All right, take
Thanks
it away,
everybody
Jarrell.
for participating in our little trivia. Hope it, just a little bit, some laughs, some fun. Never really thought about why Thanos was purple. There's always kinds of there's a talking raccoon. There's Howard the Duck.
Yeah, there's cats that
Yeah,
eat
when is
stuff.
Howard
Yeah.
Duck into the game?
What is it? Goose?
really-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, got a little bit of
Cat,
everything.
octopus,
So we hope you
hybrid.
look forward to the mighty new looks of
Demon.
Thanos, a
Demon.
supervillain who only sees victory in his path.
That explains the Thanos
Okay,
wins.
let's just go through this next section real quick. We're going to move on to the uniform options for the April Fool's uniforms and the new uniform of Thanos. Starting right into it. Before we switch, I just got to say I really like their little portraits right there.
Yeah,
all
they
do
do.
really well.
The
have a
Thanos
nice,
one looks really good.
Color palette, I will say.
It's almost like the Easter colors if
Yeah,
you think about it. It's
definitely.
pastel, yeah.
All right, so the first options for Angel, the Fallen One, include Shadow Shell, Domino, and Silver Surfer. And then
Can
we
we-
have options for Satana, the Ascended One, are Arachnite, Luna Snow and Black Panther from Marvel Studios. Black Panther Wakanda
Damn.
Forever. And lastly, here are
Only
some
Black
options
Panther's
for the
good for
Thanos
Zatanna.
from Thanos Wins, which include Iron Man Back to
Okay,
Basics,
Gwen's good.
Professor
Iron
X,
Man's
and Spider-Gwen
eh,
from Spider-Man
and
Across
Professor
the
X,
Spider-Verse. The uniform sale will apply to the new uniform of Thanos and all uniform options. And please note that the April Fool's uniforms will not be discounted.
Yeah.
And please check
Yeah.
on the event notice at the community forum for more details on the uniform list. Let us know which your favorite uniform is, what you're looking forward to. And
For
get ready to
Angel,
move
the only
into
one
the
good.
next area.
I'm not sure for Angel, to be honest.
Finally,
Tier 4 only game mode.
here's the Tier 4 exclusive content that many agents have been looking for. The Tier 4
She's
content for the
big.
March update is World Boss Legend Plus. We know that some agents may not be able to enjoy this since it's a Tier 4 exclusive boss, but fear not. And please keep in mind that we're
Oh, he
constantly
drops
preparing more content. We assure you
3
that there will be more updates
CTPs.
that all of our agents can enjoy, so please stay tuned.
3
But we have
CTPs. 3
prepared this
mighty
update mainly
CTPs.
around the World Boss, which was voted as a favorite content by many agents. So let's go into the details of the new T4 content. The new T4 exclusive World Boss Black Swan has been released with the unprecedented powerful difficulty of Legend Plus. You can see it right here. Got the little 7 with the plus there. To enjoy Legend Plus difficulty, agents have to clear story stage 8-3, possess more
Okay.
than 3 tier 4 heroes,
Okay, that means I can't.
and
That's sad.
have to clear all of the challenges. So bear with me because we're going to try out the new World Boss Black Swan together, shall we? All right, moving on to the next screen. We're ready. So I'm going to take Thanos with us. Grab Thanos.
Nope, he's unavailable.
Oh, okay, we're going to switch it up. All right. Don't mind me. Only have a few heroes because this is a new build.
I'd personally not recommend bringing characters with no uniforms
Right.
in.
So ideally, we wanted to run with Thanos, his new uniform, the Wise Harvester uniform as a leader, with a main dealer of Loki and a Mystique as support. And just to note, Wise Harvester uniform is going to get a buff with this update and will perform much better in PvE. So again, sorry for the mix-up on the team, but we're going to jump in this anyway so we can just show you a quick run through.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Let's pick some of these bad boys. Again, let us know in the chat who you'd pick for your teams, and we'll jump right into it.
Library of Worlds.
Check out a little bit of this story here.
Black Swan.
Alrighty, it's
Yeah, I'm seeing a few people in the chat here being excited about that Wise Harvester uniform buff. So
yeah,
yeah, guys,
that's awesome. I'm
yeah.
really happy to hear about that. Again, I was doing some testing earlier.
Black
With
Swan.
the other team that I spent some time buffing up, but now we're just gonna jump in and take a quick look. I am probably not going to be able to do much damage here because I have a team that wasn't really ready, but you can kind of see what's going on here. But yeah, that was something we definitely did with the Wise Harvester, so we hope players can look forward to that with some of the other April Fools.
Didn't they have a really stacked up? No,
She
okay,
has
no,
this
okay.
crazy shield thing going on right here.
She doesn't do as much damage as I thought, which is a good thing, to
I
be
was so
honest.
prepared for the team I had spent some time building up, but that's
Oh,
okay.
Door's
Just wanted to
dead.
show a quick
Never mind.
showcase.
Never mind.
Some of her moves, and I am absolutely failing here because, yeah, this stuff is top tier content, and this team was definitely not ready, but that's okay. We keep it moving.
As we always say, just please bear with us. This is actually a live stream, so yeah.
Yeah, so this is
Some
me
stuff happens.
failing miserably, but that's okay, you know? Hope some of your top tier players out there have a little bit more experience here. But we're going to go ahead, since we're definitely losing, we're just going to call it here. Let's just go ahead, yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Stay tuned, guys. There's some more
Black
World
Swan
Boss
looks
updates
really
that you guys
good.
will be happy for.
So
Really
that
good.
was a little bit of a preview. Again, not the best team for that. So let us know in the chat what team you want to use. And we'll move over to some other curious, what agents might be curious about with the rewards and improvements. So let's go into that next, shall we?
Okay. Let's go.
Alrighty. After that bad run, let's go ahead and talk about some of those rewards. You can acquire Tier 2, 3, and 4 materials from World Boss Legend plus Black Swan.
Okay.
That will be more than the other world bosses, and this includes
At this point, we don't
CTP
really need tier 2
refinement
materials.
and insight can also be
tier
acquired,
4 only game
besides
mode.
the CTP rewards of other bosses. When you challenge the new world boss Black Swan, we look forward to hearing about your tips as well. So I really like about this community is we really see a lot of forum posts and content around how players can improve themselves. So we always look forward to seeing that kind of stuff.
Great content creators.
Alrighty. Moreover, various improvements for the world boss have been
Oh,
made.
artifacts.
First of all, the special world boss loots are now available after the first clear reward for all stages above stage 5 in
Damn.
World Boss Legends. World boss loot with higher grades drop at the higher stages, so the higher grades of the loot and higher chance for items such as CTPs and premium comic cards.
Nice.
Agents can also acquire
Finally.
the exclusive
Finally,
artifact
guys.
of their retrospective bosses, except for Null and Mephisto, as a first clear reward every 10th stage. So, if you aim higher for the stage, you'll get a higher rank artifact. Please note as well that the first clear records have been reset, so agents who have already acquired their first clear reward can challenge for new rewards.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more excitement in the chat about all of these increased rewards, and stay
That's
tuned. There's a
awesome.
lot more changes
Yeah.
to come.
It's really exciting
all
because
right. Next
Jean
up,
Grey. I have Junior's
we
Digital
have
if I would
another
want a
little
full
change
star.
here. We have
more.
some different
Gold
aspects of the
artifact
world boss
really-
difficulties have been reduced.
Really good for
The
PvP.
world boss unlock challenges for Null and Mephisto, Infinity Ultron, and Gore have been reduced. So there's a
Wow.
much more simplified unlock condition
Okay.
which will apply compared to previous complicated challenges. That way, agents can quickly challenge World Boss Legend. Also, the difficulty for Infinity Ultron and Gore have been reduced to be similar to that of Null and Mephisto.
Right,
This is also
really.
related to the acquisition of Titan's records, which we'll go
Oh.
ahead and go over in a moment.
Okay.
There also have been
So
changes
debuffed.
made to Dark Phoenix
Ow.
and King the Conqueror as well. The pattern of the last phase of Dark Phoenix has been simplified, and the lengthy animation of King the Conqueror that many agents have mentioned has been shortened,
Oh,
and some patterns can now be skipped for a
Okay.
shorter clear time.
nice. Maybe nice. I
All
don't know.
right. And speaking of those Titans records, let's talk about the acquisition of those bad boys. They've been improved, and
Ooh.
hopefully this is something agents have been hoping for. Now that a certain type of Titan records drop chance is higher based on world bosses Null, Mephisto, Infinity Ultron, and Gore. Agents no longer have to clear World Boss Ultimate to acquire specific types of Titan records more easily. So challenge Null for Titan's records of combat, Mephisto for blast,
Nice.
Infinity Ultron for
Finally.
speed, and Gore for
Finally.
universal for better drop chances. And for this, the difficulty of Null, Mephisto, Infinity Ultron, and Gore have been adjusted as well. So agents who were unable to clear Infinity Ultron and Gore can now challenge them.
Okay. And that is the end of the... Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's the end of the update. It's a really good update. Especially with all the world boss changes, it's a really good update. Black Swan looks sick.
Alrighty. Thanks for that little intermission. Just to get back to the screen here. Let's go ahead and take a look between both these here. We understand that most of you select world bosses based on today's world boss. Even if you need Blast, and if your today's world boss is Gore, you may play Gore, not Mephisto. So to help with that, we've separated today's world boss from Legend to Ultimate. We hope this acquires more Titans records.
Nice.
In
Really good.
addition, we've had a new system for agents who were not able to acquire Titans records despite the changes. So if you check out right here, you have a nice little selector. Titans records to agents who didn't acquire any Titans records even after clearing the world boss 10 times. So basically, you can clear it 10 times and you can select your Titans record.
Say every 2 days. That's
And
not
with that,
bad.
we hope the changes will help agents, and we'll continue to
That's
do our
really
best
good.
so that agents can
Really,
keep
really good.
enjoying World Boss. Alrighty then. We have looked into the main changes of the March update so far. There are more details and improvements that were not discussed in the live stream, so please check out the update details notices that will be posted on the community forum. And then thanks to everyone who stuck around to the very end. It's time for the event coupon code. And as you know, if you've been here before, the coupon code can be used in the main lobby screen. Go to Settings, Info, and Coupon for Android users. And if you're an iOS and Apple user like myself, we go on the forum. Usually Sunbird is entered into the chat now. The coupon code is Black Swan.
Okay.
There we go.
As expected.
This is valid until 3/26, 7:59 a.m. PDT. Changing the time there, so just make sure you get that before it expires. And there you have it. We did it. We made it through the March update live stream. Again, apologize for the showcase with Black Swan. I was trying to be prepared, and I was fighting some other world bosses. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do really good. Yeah, that was a new mistake. But anyway, hopefully you got a chance to at least see a little bit of it. So let us know once the update comes out what your thoughts are. We'll be looking forward to those. And with that, thank you so much. Be sure to follow our social media channels. Forums for everything Marvel Future
Okay,
Fight.
see,
I'm going
looks
to
really
take it
good.
over to announcer. I feel
Same
like I've
with
been
Angel.
talking for
Those
a few
season
minutes
uniforms
straight.
are
So
very nice.
take it away, announcer. Let's get into your goodbyes, shall we?
No, thank you, 3RL. And like for some context, as 3RL mentioned, yeah, we have these accounts wiped and then we start them fresh on this test account. So yeah, there was some mix-ups here on our end. But also, honestly, thank you guys so much for all the positive feedback in the comments. This kind of reiterates and re-energizes us here in the U.S. office. As I always mention, please keep that feedback coming in. As you guys saw from today's update, a lot of that is from us relaying the information over to our developer side, and we are always listening, guys. So please don't, as I think my word of the day is always like, it doesn't fall on deaf ears. So we're always listening to you guys. We're always watching content creators, forum posts, all the comments and the videos. So we're always listening. We're trying to improve the game as much as we can. So yeah, take it away, 3RL. Thanks, guys, for joining into the live stream as always.
Thank you, announcer. Just needed a moment to just take a breath. Anyway, good night, everyone. Thank you again, as the announcer said, for joining us, spending your Monday evening with us, and checking out all the updates for the Marvel Future Fight update V990. So, thank you. I appreciate you. Good night, everyone. This is 3RL signing off.
So, really good update overall. Despite the fact that the uniforms are not too great, as we can see. What are they? That's Angel. That's Zatanna. That's Thanos. Thanos 1 Sparkle's really good. Armin's Professor X Hyperion's not good. Doctor Strange, I don't know about Doctor Strange really. Not too great. Cause he got a new uniform. Zatanna, Shuri's quite good. And the rest is not too great. Angel, Nick Fury's are pretty good. Silver Surfer's not that great. Malka's not that great. Domino's not that great. Shadow's okay. So yeah. Just remember, Zatanna and Angel are season uniforms as shown. Like here. No, not here. yeah, as shown here, they are seasonal uniforms. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning with me today. See you guys next time. The patch was dropped. Bye.